Welcome to Brain Wreck. I'm Jason X.
And I'm Kevin Graham.
And this is the best show on the internet.
We're here. It's the holidays.
That's right.
It's the hot
here.
holidays.
It's holly.
It's the hottest.
It's fucking jolly.
The hottest time of the year.
Warm in this sweater.
Yeah. See, that's why I didn't go with the sweater.
You can go with the sweater, but it is a classic.
It is a classic. I've upgraded because, folks, we are. Wait a minute. Is it officially winter yet?
I don't know when
no. Tomorrow is this, guys. This is perfect because today.
Happy holidays.
Today, if you don't know, is the last day of Fancy Button Down Fall.
Fancy button
down fall. Okay, because we had the sleeve the summer.
Right.
We had the fancy button down fall, and tomorrow, as we kick things off, it will be. I think it's going to be warm and cozy sweatshirt winter.
Warm and cozy. It doesn't roll off the tongue.
No, it does.
Like
it does.
The other ones.
No, it rolls off the tongue. Rolls right. Listen, you just got to work your tongue better. That's all.
Sir. Let me tell you, pal.
Let me tell you. I was going to say the same thing, pal.
Let me tell you something.
Tomorrow is the shortest day of the year. Yes, it is. But
with rolling my R's.
I still can't do that. I took like 5 years of Spanish, and I never learned.
You?
I did. Yeah, because I had to do 2 in middle school. I was 7 and 8.
Okay. Right.
9, 10, 11. So I was 5, and then I dropped out midway through senior year because I was like, listen, not for nothing, but I already passed the Regents. So like I qualify for, college and not having to do all this in college. So like
You qualify for college?
I'm gonna, I'm trying to get my master's degree.
That's true.
And I was like, so like, I don't think I need to be here. And my teacher was like, yeah, I don't think you need to be here either with your fucking -C average. And I was like, thank you.
Tomorrow, the shortest day of the year.
Shortest day.
The agent.
Yes. And get your sweatshirts out. Cause I'm going to tell you something, man. Cozy sweaters. I picked up a sweatshirt not too long ago. I have not worn like a legit sweatshirt, like not a hoodie, like a sweatshirt.
Okay.
Decades.
I'm probably about the same.
Snagged
I
one.
usually go with a hoodie.
Yeah. Snagged one a few weeks ago though. Not gonna lie. Super cozy.
Super cozy.
Super cozy. What?
Do you miss the hood though?
I don't, because the older I've gotten, the more I'm like, this hood is kind of useless.
Well, you still have your hair. So to be fair.
What are you talking about? I still have my hair. Why do you think I wear a hat every week? Sir,
you have way more hair than me.
It's leaving me. I got to keep it short now so it doesn't grow in all uneven. I'm at that point, dude. I'm at that point where like I just look and I'm like, I see my father. And just just a little side bridge, then the little thing around there, and I'm like, we're gonna keep this short for a while until we can like figure out some like medicine or like one of those like Darth Vader helmets they put people in now that does all like the laser zapping.
You gotta do like the Chavo Guerrero.
I was just about to say I gotta get the Chavo treatment.
Yeah, you gotta get the Chavo treatment.
It was the Chavo and the Jimmy Hart treatment.
It's worked wonders.
I mean.
You can't even tell them that's their ass hair. You can't even tell.
Listen, I got a lot of ass hair too. So
there you go. Put it on your head.
That's why I'm growing this out. Just gonna put it all there. Gonna get a sweet.
But anyway, I have zero hair.
Yeah,
and I'm very cold, so I get a lot of use out of the hoods.
You live in Florida.
They work for me.
How cold,
dude? It's been cold here.
How
like
cold?
It's like 62.
Oh, that is cold. But yo, bro, it's like 41 right now.
Fuck.
Yo, they're talking about the grid shutting down again, like overnight tonight in Texas.
What did you guys build it out of? Like toothpicks and fucking bubble gum?
They build it out of like fucking, I don't know. Like, they didn't build it out of freedom, which they love touting. probably gonna be like a bunch of rednecks in North Central Texas firing off their guns and then just like hugging the barrel, like, oh yes, give me that warmth.
Christy, I have a sweater delivery arriving. Christy, you bought yourself something right before Christmas?
Yeah, she did.
Why would you do that? Why would anybody in their right mind buy anything for themselves right before the biggest holiday of getting things? Who does that?
Listen, if you're a person who just knows what they like and you have the opportunity to get it for yourself, because listen, sometimes it's like, if not today, then when? You know, sometimes you gotta
Fucking the 26th. Wait a week and a half.
But somebody could come and get that gold before you. So you gotta take the gold while it's in front of you, and because life only gives you an opportunity once in a while. So you got to make sure that you take advantage of those opportunities and invest in that physical media, folks. Get yourself some Blu-ray, some DVD, some VHS. Collector's market is skyrocketing.
Let's see, Fenton, because no one gets me what I want on Christmas, so it doesn't really matter. Well, Fenton. I mean, what are you asking for? You asking for a PlayStation 5? Those are hard to come by.
I mean,
what's on the agent's list?
Yeah, what is on? What's on everybody's list this year?
Yeah, let's talk about that.
Let's talk about Christmas lists.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you already bought all of yours.
I bought a.
So.
Well, yeah, I feel I could probably use like 3 new tires, realistically, but.
Okay, let's talk about this because.
Ooh, Fenton's been buying Blu-ray from the UK because they got some hot exclusives over there.
Well, don't you need like a special player? Like
you do. Sometimes you do, but like I think there are some distribution companies that like they're produced in the UK, then they distribute worldwide.
Right.
And he has a PS5. He would never ask anyone for something that expensive. He's a little nicer than that. Yes, you are. I think you're a lot nicer than that.
That's true. Well, the man's already got everything he could want. He's got a PS5.
Got a PS5.
So,
yeah.
What do you get the man that has everything?
VHS.
There you go.
Yeah,
I guess. But anyway, I want to get to the point of when it comes to getting things that are necessary for Christmas.
Functional gifts?
I feel like there's a switch that happens. Because when you're younger and you get the vacuum cleaner, you're like, what the fuck?
Like the toy
when
vacuum
you're a little
cleaner?
bit older and you get the vacuum cleaner, you're like, thank the fucking Lord I don't have to buy this myself. And that's great. And it's a wonderful gift.
Oh, it's like, yeah. Yeah, because like when you're younger, you want like fun stuff. Like a vacuum cleaner isn't exactly fun. But when you're older, you're like, we've had this vacuum cleaner for 10 years. Fuck, we need a new vacuum cleaner. But then when Santa Claus drops one down the chimney, you're like, it's a miracle.
Right. Big old log.
It's just a big old log there. It's a Christmas miracle.
Right.
Matt, I just learned HD VHS is a thing. Excuse me.
HD VHS.
HD VHS. Okay, we'll look into that later. Coliseum Videos, fantastic gift, great collector's item. But yeah, I do see what you mean. Like the functional gift as a child doesn't have a whole lot of appeal. Maybe some children find happiness in that kind of thing. But the functional gift as an adult, tremendous.
Right?
Yeah.
What the fuck is an HD VHS? I think he just made that up.
Yeah.
I think that is something that I think that's like when you work at Valvoline and you tell them the flux capacitor is not working. This is like a post office joke, I think. This is
but yeah, there are a lot of good functional gifts that you can get as an adult. Kitchen appliances, you can only have so many. I'm just going to put that out there. Like at some point it's got to stop.
How many mini donut makers do you need?
How many mini donut makers, ice cream makers, little miniature crock pots, bread makers, tortilla warmers, and
Everything else under the sun. I will say though, big accomplishment this week in the Axe household when it comes to appliances.
Ooh,
folks, your boy didn't do anything, but the wife's mom's boyfriend came over and put in my dishwasher.
Hey,
and
now
it was fucking magical.
It's
the and
that's
this is
a
what I'm talking
euphemism
about.
if I've ever heard one.
The greatest Christmas gift
I
could have gotten was that he came over and put in my dishwasher. Because I've been washing dishes by hand for over a decade.
Struggle.
And all I wanted in this new house in Florida was that it had a dishwasher. It was number one on the list.
Yeah.
And we got one with a dishwasher. But unfortunately, the garbage disposal it was attached to didn't work. And then when we ripped that out, we realized that there was a mountain full of plumbing and electrical issues, so we couldn't put one in.
Yeah.
So we haven't had a dishwasher or garbage disposal in the house since we bought it 2 years ago.
But now you have them?
Now we do.
Oh, shit.
So that's what I'm talking about. That's a gift. That's really got like my blood going.
That's a service provided.
The gift of convenience.
The gift of convenience, the gift of service, the gift of functionality.
The gift of time.
Listen, I will buy my own tchotchkes, okay? The little things, the little wares, I'll go out, I'll buy all that stuff myself. If you see a thing that's like, oh, this is something that he would really enjoy, and I don't think he'll ever be able to find this, like that's that's okay. That's acceptable. But if it's just like, I got you this Batman because I know you like Batman, we can stop that.
Yeah, enough of that.
Yeah.
Christy wants a waffle iron.
I didn't get you a waffle iron this year. I'm sorry.
Wait, you guys don't, of all the appliances you guys have,
We don't have a waffle iron. No.
What the fuck?
No.
Don't you have a thing that like holds eggs? Or some shit?
That holds eggs?
Yeah, don't you have an egg holder?
No.
Oh, okay. I thought you had an egg
We have a muffin holder.
But you got a bunch of other useless shit. But...
No, we use our shit. Listen, this is a functional household, sir. Everything in this house gets used. Almost everything in this house gets used.
Almost?
Almost. Just about almost everything in this house gets used.
What is the most useless thing in your house?
I almost said me. But that's not true. I do a lot. I do a lot around here.
Blakely in the chat. I constantly find things I think Kevin would like,
and I probably would. And like that's stuff that I appreciate.
She's like, Kevin would love this.
Yeah. Oh, I'm sure I would. And I'm sure like the both of you have that eye where you're like, this is unique enough. You know what I mean? Kind of going back to what I was saying a minute ago. I don't know what the most useless thing in this house is. I mean, like we do have like some kitchen stuff like in our pantry that I'm pretty sure is still sealed in the box, but like it ain't taking up space really.
Okay.
You know?
All right.
But like we get some good use out of stuff. I mean my closet's useful right now because it's holding all my shit. But it's not useful in the sense that like all my shit is in there and it's very disorganized. So there's that.
Well, I do have a gift / appliance. This is actually really timely. A gift / appliance update. Unfortunately, I have the unfortunate news to report that your guys' old toaster finally bit the dust.
Oh, that's right. We gave you our old toaster.
And we've been using it ever since, and it's been great.
That's impressive.
It's very impressive.
That's very
now
impressive.
It only toast one side
because like our toaster is like starting to go, and we've had that for less time than you've had that toaster.
Yeah, very true.
Yeah,
I mean, I don't know how long you had it before you gave it to me, but
at least 2 to 3 years.
Well, there you go.
There you go.
Quality product.
It was a good run.
It was a good run.
Good night, sweet prince. So okay, but back to Christmas lists. So like what were you hoping for this year, or was there something you were hoping for?
I think the number one thing on my list of all things was a dartboard.
Okay.
Because, you know, like, I'm starting to become a garage dad.
For some reason,
So-
I thought you already had one.
No.
Okay.
Do not have one.
Okay.
So I'm starting to become a garage dad. All right.
Oh yeah,
You know,
which I'm your journey into fatherhood in the state of Florida specifically is one of my favorite things.
Oh, I'm fully embracing.
Fully embracing. Yeah. I think you have found your calling.
I really well. Like, we're gonna get one of those nets in front of the garage door.
I love it. I'm so happy. This pleases me.
So we can screen in the garage.
Yeah. Keep those fucking bugs out.
Exactly. Because at night I want to be able to open it and get the nice, cool air. But I don't want the bugs.
No.
You know.
No.
I want to be. You know. I want to be able to go out into the garage, throw some darts. You know, maybe blast some Rush.
There you go.
Have a couple drinks from the drink fridge while we're throwing some darts.
This is the dream right here.
It is the dream.
Like this is the dream. This is the dream. Like
Yes.
I'm
building it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right before your eyes.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So yeah. You know that's I'm looking for, you know, and I wanted one, you know, that's got like the cabinet. You know, not just a dartboard, but like a nice cabinet.
Okay.
You know,
yeah.
maybe a little scoring section on either side.
Okay. Okay.
That was a $4 toaster.
Oh, Christy got it for Christmas when she lived on her own. Wow.
Wow.
So that's even that's
a
more
long
than 2 to
fucking
3
time
years
ago.
old. That's an old toaster. That's
Well done.
That's the brave little toaster that could right there.
right there.
That thing
Now
fucking
it's
put
gonna
in
be
some
the jump
miles.
ball,
Okay, so a dartboard.
though. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, recreational thing.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, that's reasonable.
Yourself?
I don't know. Like I was, and this is well, no, but like this is something that I was actually thinking about the other day. I was like, I
Okay.
don't really know if I necessarily even had like a list in mind because again, like I'm that asshole that goes out and buys everything he wants like the month before, and then I just keep buying random shit leading up to it.
Right.
I still won't tell you how I did on my gift purchasing for everybody else.
Oh boy.
So a couple people getting some gift cards this year.
Oh, you fucking promised.
No,
that
but
you were done with the
listen,
gift
yeah, I
card
know. But
thing.
like, listen, like give like the gift of experience is still on the table, and that was the one thing I talked about was like I'll be giving the gift of experience, and you know
Oh,
I got
okay,
I got some stuff for the nephews, so like mostly everybody that needs to be covered is covered. But yeah,
That's
like
good.
there really wasn't anything big because we got the PlayStation, bought a bunch of games, you know, we've got the VCR waiting. So I'm just like, I don't know. Like I think I'm at a point where like I don't look at like Christmas. Okay, this is gonna sound really dumb, but just stay with me. I don't really look at Christmas as like a time for me to be like, what do I want? You know, like I take that out of the equation. I know how that sounds. Given my situation in life. But like I'm not thinking Christmas specifically. I'm not talking about because listen, like last Saturday was just last Saturday, okay? That's just a day of the week. On a day of the week, yeah, it's about me. I'm going out. I'm doing my hunting. I'm finding my stuffs. You know,
Every other day
every other day,
year,
it's about me.
fucking
But
me.
Christmas, it's about everybody else, man. It's just about giving a little
Right.
bit. You know, acknowledging the people you care about, not focusing on yourself.
Good for you. That's
Yeah,
good.
like I don't really think that there was like a big thing that I necessarily wanted. I mean, I guess the big thing we got this month was an exterminator, and they didn't fucking show up today, so hooray us.
Try to get good help, man.
Dude.
Try to get good help, you know?
Oh my god, it's fucking people moving at Texas speed down here.
Oh, man. Yeah, I think, like, the older you get, it's hard. Like, it just gets harder to come up with things that you want.
Mm-hmm.
But, like, there are definitely things that I want, but I would never ask anybody for because they're just
Sure.
outrageously
Yeah.
expensive.
Yeah.
And things like that. Like,
Yeah.
I'm not asking anybody for a fucking iPhone. I'm not asking anybody for an iPad or any of that shit. But it's just like, and then you like struggle. I like struggle to come up with like, well, what's reasonable? What's a reasonable thing that I want? And like you, most of the time, if it's reasonable and I can afford it, I get it. But I have a little bit more self control. I usually stop that around October.
Oh. Okay.
Give you know, and then, but when it comes to the deals,
The deal.
that's when it gets hard
Because
you're like, it's not going to be cheaper than this.
no.
But I don't want to buy it in case someone buys it for me. But if no one buys it for me and I can't get it at this price, I'm gonna be fucking pissed.
You're gonna be mad. See, that's why I just go out of my way and buy it for. See, I buy for myself to take that burden away from everybody else. You know. So really, me buying gifts for me is also a gift for everybody else. Yeah.
No, because at the end of the day, everybody else is selfish and wants to feel good, and you're taking away that feel good moment. So,
But here's
you're
the thing,
robbing
though.
them
But-
of Christmas.
but-
You're the Grinch.
But no, because there's still always time to get your feel good moment in when you go to specifichonks.com.
That's right. That's right. And actually, we've been doing this wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if you know this.
No, I have noticed.
Okay, yeah, we've been doing this wrong.
Yeah.
Because specifichonks.com is our sponsor.
Yes.
But our promo code only works on the Etsy portion.
Right. But if
of
you
specific-
go to, as I know I've been saying in the past and have listed in our the description here, if you go to specifichonks.com/merch, you will be automatically linked to the Etsy page, where if you order a bumper magnet today and use promo code BrainWreckTV15, you will save, what is it, 15%?
I mean, it's 15 in the promo code, so yeah, you get 15.
Okay, so that like there's supposed to be like a little banter here, like, you know. Like, yes, Kevin, that's absolutely right. It's 15%. Like, you can buy it.
See, but we don't talk about this ahead of time.
I know,
like,
which is why
I can't read your mind. I can't read.
We've been doing this show for 10 years. We specifichonks.com/merch.
For someone who wants a specific gift, like Kevin Graham, who doesn't want any more of your goddamn Batman bullshit, and he doesn't want any of your just like plain ass fucking Ninja Turtles. He wants the specific thing. If you want to get specific, you go to specifichonks.com/merch to the Etsy page, put in your promo code, and you can get a specific bumper sticker that tells the world how you feel
Oh my god.
about something very specific.
Yes, very specific. I'm making an order tonight.
He found something you like, folks.
Oh. Mhm.
And you will too. Go to specifichonks.com /merch.
Merch.
And I'll take you right to the Etsy store. Brainwreck TV 15 for 15% off your order.
Yes. I
Boom.
seriously, I might
See,
need
we're
to-
getting better at this.
I might need to do this on air.
Oh.
No, I'm gonna do it later. But I'm gonna leave that window open. I'm gonna leave that
Okay.
window open.
Okay. He found something he liked.
Do you want to talk about some terrible gifts?
Terrible gifts. Okay.
What was and feel free to not disclose this information. What was the worst gift you ever received for Christmas? And don't be like pants, because like pants are useful.
No.
Okay.
Well, I guess the question would be, what is the worst gift that you received that somebody else thought it was the greatest gift they could give you? See, that's a little bit trickier.
Okay. You can go either way with it.
And I feel like for me personally, it's always something that, like, you get something and it's great.
Mm-hmm.
But then you realize, like, and you say if, like, I got something and I open it and I got it, and I'm like, oh, man, this is great. And then slowly, like, the the next person opens it and gets the same thing. The next person opens it, gets the same thing. The next person opens it, gets the same thing. And it's like one of those things that you thought was a personalized thing, and then you realize it wasn't a personalized thing.
Okay.
And you're kind of like, huh. It kind of takes the wind out of sails. Not that it's a bad gift.
Sure.
Because there's the only thing that is not a good gift is a gift that has no thought, like a gift card, like what you're doing.
No, because you're giving the gift of experience. Because some people like functional items, and they know where they like to shop, and they shop there often. So you give them a gift card for that shop because they go, I go here all the time. This is so helpful. I'm gonna go there later today. As a matter of fact, thank you so much for this. This is useful. No, not Walmart.
Well, what if they shop at Walmart a lot?
Well, then get them a gift card to Walmart.
Well, then you look like a piece of shit.
Why?
Because you're giving them a fucking Walmart gift card.
But they like Walmart. They go to Walmart all the time.
Nobody likes Walmart. They shop there because they have to.
So you get them a gift card to like a different store.
What if they don't shop at a different store?
Well, maybe the gift card will be an encouraging experience that they can go do.
What are you trying to say, you elitist piece of shit? That Walmart's not good enough?
I'm just burying myself here. Gift cards are not an unreasonable gift.
No, that was different, Blake. Those were personalized. That actually had thought behind it. But what was the worst gift you've ever received?
I mean, see, like I'm trying to think, and like I don't know if I have one like immediately. I know though that there's been times where I've been like, hey, like you don't need to buy me this, or like don't buy me like a whole bunch of these, and then like I end up like, they're like, oh, okay, reverse psychology, they actually want it, and like I end up with like 25 of those little items, and I'm just like, hey, thanks, great.
The thing I told you not to. Okay, this is a better question. Was there ever a gift that pissed you off?
That pissed me off?
Yes.
No, I've never had that happen before.
You never had that happen?
I don't think so.
And it doesn't have to be like, I mean, it can go back to childhood. Like, we're talking, this could have been any point where you got something and you're just like, I'm enraged.
Enraged?
Mm-hmm.
No.
Oh.
No. See, okay, because here's the thing.
Mm-hmm.
I'm pretty good at receiving and reacting to gifts.
Okay. Well, you think you got a good poker face?
I think no, because like I'm very appreciative rather, when somebody is like, oh, I'm gonna get him something, and then I get it, and if I'm like, I don't really understand the meaning behind this, I'm still like, oh my gosh, thank you so much, this was so thoughtful.
Sure.
And then I just kind of put it aside. I'm like, thank you, it was so great to see you. I've never really reacted poorly to a gift.
Well, no, this is an internal. We're talking about inside feelings. I know that's hard to talk about.
No,
inside
because
feelings,
I push those down.
But I know you do. That's
Yeah.
why. Okay, so here's my story.
Okay.
I'm sure I told this on the story. Folks, listen, after 7 years, it gets hard to keep doing a fucking Christmas episode. You only have so many stories to go off of. So if I told this before, I'm sure I have. But here we go. 5th fucking grade. All right? 5th fucking grade. They're doing the Secret Santa.
Right.
And I swear to God, I have not done a Secret Santa since this. It's completely fucking stricken off my record. We do not go there. Okay? 5th grade. Christy, what's the math? Is that 99? It was before the towers. So
I think for you guys, that would have been like
98, maybe?
98, 99, maybe 2000.
Okay. So
Somewhere in there?
again, 5th grade was wild. This was the same class I went to space camp. So like, what the fuck?
Fucking space camp kids.
They just took kids to Canada on a whim. So they're doing a Secret Santa, and you could spend anywhere between up to, I believe it was $10, and that's like 1998 money. So like really, in inflation, Christy, I don't know, $50 probably.
God.
I don't know what the 90s were great for the economy. But so I was like, oh man, like I'm gonna be the cock of the walk. I'm gonna get the top gift at the time to do a Secret Santa, which was the yak back.
Dude, the yak back.
So homies walking in with a yak back.
You know what's up.
Top of the line toy at the time. I'm feeling good. I'm like, oh man, somebody's gonna get this and they're gonna be fucking over the moon. And the whole time I'm not thinking about what I'm gonna get. I'm just like, oh, I'm giving the best gift and I'm feeling really good about it. And then it finally comes to the time and then somebody gets it. And then I'm like realizing at that point, like, oh shit, I'm gonna get something. That's great. And like I go and I pick up the thing and I open it. It's a fucking gnome ornament. And I'm like, wait a minute. This was $17.95. There you go.
Look at that.
And I was just like, this is from the dollar store.
Yeah, but you were in like 5th grade. Like, what were you doing buying like high-end product?
And I'm thinking to myself I know, like, you know, obviously some families may not be as well off as others and that sort of thing. But I think it was the surprise. It was because I hadn't thought about it.
You hyped yourself up for something.
I did, but in like a span of 30 seconds.
Yeah.
Because like I wasn't prepared for anything. And then that happened. And then I was just like, oh, this isn't karma. This isn't. I've been lied to.
Oh, you thought you were doing something good, and then you got something that you were just like, "What the fuck?" See, but like, you know what? I think you got the most important thing that Christmas, which was a lesson.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Don't do Secret Santas.
Well, there's that, but also like, Christmas isn't about expecting something in particular. It's about enjoying the moment.
True.
Yes.
That's very true.
Fuck you for being a shitty little kid.
Lower your expectations.
Lower your expectations. But do you want to talk about some crappy Christmas gifts?
Sure.
Just all around. So we've got 17 worst Christmas presents in 2022. Now, I don't know if these necessarily are the worst, because I'm sure there could be some caveats here. But they say, don't ever think about giving these gifts to your partner or loved one, which, again, I'm going to be like, I don't necessarily know about that.
I don't know. Some people are into some shit.
But there's one on here that I think you're going to get hot about. Okay. Number 1 on the list, a coffee cup. Which, here's the thing.
I don't know, because like my wife collects the Starbucks You Are Here.
Exactly.
And she would have loved it.
And
she
like,
loved it.
I like my coffee. You know, Christy enjoys coffee. She enjoys tea. Like, we are tea and coffee drinkers in this household. We have a whole little coffee bar section where we've got a wall just filled with coffee mugs. And like, you know, if it's a nice little coffee mug, like I'm cool with that. You know, you can get me a nice mug. Ain't nothing wrong with that. So I'm like, okay. But if it's just like, hey, like, here's some random ass mug, it's like, okay, like, maybe not.
Right. If it's like a live, laugh, love mug.
If it says live, laugh, love on it, then go fuck yourself.
Exactly.
But number 2 on this list.
Number 2.
A Walmart gift card.
Fucking told you, man.
I mean, listen, I mean, if that's where you shop, that's where you shop. Like, it's a useful gift experience. That's all I'm saying. But like, I would get like a gift card to like a nice dinner out.
Sure.
Or to like,
sure,
you know, maybe the
right.
movies, maybe a service or an experience, you know, Netflix or one of those shits. Blakely said she collects cups, ! I would love one for my collection. There you go. Don't underestimate
who wrote this, by the way?
gift. I don't even.
Vice?
Some Canadian website. So, you know, they're
okay.
So you know they're wrong. Number 2, again, this is something I'm going to kind of have to disagree with. Socks.
Socks, okay.
Socks. Now, if we're talking about like plain white or plain black tube socks, Yeah, like that's kind of lame. Unless you absolutely need those, which then kind of
Right.
going back to what we were talking about before. As a kid, getting socks, as an adult, getting socks could go either way.
Right.
I'm also a man who loves my fun socks.
Oh, you're a fun sock guy.
I'm a fun sock guy. I got my Taco Tuesday socks on right now. I wear fun socks, man. I'm the fun sock guy.
They always make them too thin. That's the
Yeah, you
thing.
got to buy the right ones. So like some of the fancy fun socks are a little too thin, and my toenails go through them. But you can get some nice thick ones. All right, now number 4, personal hygiene products. Which, I mean,
I don't know. Well, hold on. Does perfume count in that? Because perfume's always a
perfume's technically a hygiene product, is it not?
gift, right?
I mean, if somebody bought me deodorant, I'd be like, this is weird.
It's an odd thing.
But like
right?
a nice cologne, I'd be like, I feel like this is more for you than it is for me. But okay. So like, yeah. I also feel like buying like basic hygiene products for somebody is more of like, hey, like this is me trying to tell you something.
Yeah, no, we had to do that for the daughter.
Oh, okay.
She's getting into the teen.
Oh,
You know, and it's like one of those things where like, oh boy, like now I know why nobody likes teenagers. They're sassy and they smell.
Yeah. Number 5 on the list, an empty picture frame. Which,
I mean, who does that?
I don't know. See, like that's the thing. Like, what psycho is out there being like, "Here, I got you a frame. Go fill it."
I mean, like, I guess if it was like for instance, we went on the Disney cruise, and if someone got us a Disney cruise frame but didn't put a photo in it,
That's different. That is different.
That's different, right?
I'm reading this as, "Hey, I got you an empty picture frame. Go fill it." Not, "Hey, here's a frame for the experience we went on." Or here's a frame. I mean, like, I feel like even if like it was like, oh, we went on a cruise, and like we were to get you a frame, like we would fill the frame. Like,
I mean, even so,
yeah, we could say like, oh, then you can switch it out with whatever photo you want. Like that's just a placeholder. Right. But like, I mean, it even says like some cultures it's considered a bad omen. You better ensure there's something cool inside of it. I don't know who's just giving out frames. Unless someone's like, yo, I got all these posters I need to frame up. And it's like, here's a box of frames. It's like, okay, cool. But like,
it's a really snarky optometrist.
I see that. Number 6 on the list is an ugly Christmas sweater, which I think that depends on your term of ugly. Are we talking about the category ugly Christmas sweater? Because those are fun. If we're talking about a Christmas sweater that is ugly, then no, that's not great.
Then don't do that.
Candies from the dollar store. They have some good candy at the dollar store, so I don't think so.
That's right.
Hold on.
I fucking forgot.
Zach Morris, timeout real quick. What? In the chat, your brother gave me an empty frame personalized to someone's retirement. I feel like there's a story there.
That. It was one of those things where, okay, so a little bit of backstory. If my brother shows up with anything, it's a Christmas miracle. So like, he showed up with a lot of gifts one year for everybody, and some of them did not make sense.
Or was that the idea?
Didn't seem like it.
Okay.
And one of them was like this picture frame, and I can't exactly remember, but like somebody's name was on it, and it wasn't anybody who lives or is a part of our family. Oh, and my mom got the same one too. It's like,
see, here's the thing. I don't know enough about the situation to really judge it, but like, so like Josh and I got you the Happy Birthday Harold cake,
correct?
Which I feel like is a very fitting gift.
Yes. No. Well, no. You played the room. That's the thing.
Yeah, and that's the thing. It's like you played the
Yeah.
room. Me not have been able to be in that room. Like I don't know how it was played off. If it was like I got you this really nice picture frame, or I got you this really nice picture frame.
Yeah. It was odd. it was strange.
But wait, hang on.
And
Here's the most important question, Blakely. Do you still have the frame?
that's a really good question. I have no fucking idea. I'm gonna say no because we moved.
Damn it.
And probably got rid of. I'm sure we got rid of it. But she might have it. I don't know.
You do know that our Y2K Times Square photo is still framed and prominently displayed in our home.
Well, that's great. I
Yeah.
mean, that's a solid gift.
That's a solid gift. Yeah, we also have the snow globe prominently displayed in our home as well. like those are both like fixtures in our household
that's
for
lovely.
now and forever.
I love that.
Yeah.
I love that.
All right, so I think we no, I think we talked about candies from the dollar store could be great. So that's kind of elitist. A corny keychain. I mean, I guess. Surprise! I got you a pet for Christmas. I mean, like,
Fuck you.
That's just wait. Fuck you! Don't get a pet, or fuck you! How dare you say not to get a pet?
No, don't get a pet.
You're on the fence. You're on the don't get a pet side.
Dude, like me and the wife have talked about it.
Mm-hmm.
And after our dog goes, we're not getting another dog. Okay. So if someone got us a dog, we would be very upset.
See, I feel
here's the thing.
Yeah, like that's not cool.
We've realized we like to do a lot of things, and it is hard to do a lot of things with pets.
When you have a dog, yeah.
So it's one of those things of like, and cats are just easier.
Yeah, you still got to check on them though.
You do, but like they're
It's
much
easier
better
drop
to
it.
take care of themselves.
Yeah.
That like I feel weird about leaving the dog overnight. I don't feel weird about leaving the cat overnight.
Exactly.
Kind of
Exactly.
thing, you know?
Yeah, no, that makes sense.
So it's one of those things where like once the dog goes, you know, that we're not going to get another one, at least for a while. So I'm on board with that one.
Yeah. It's got to be a conversation first, for sure.
Oh yeah.
And then just kind of rounding out the rest of the list, you know, we've got stuff like weight loss programs, exercise bikes, paperweights, office supplies.
If someone got me a fucking rowing machine, I would love it.
I would love it too. Cash is a bad gift. I'm sorry, what?
Cash is king.
Cash is king. Cash is key. Cash rules everything around me, you know?
Yeah, it's not fair to the dog.
It isn't fair to the
leave
dog
them by themselves. Yeah.
So again, like I feel like people have kind of been like not great at like calling out like bad gifts as of late.
It's hard. It's hard. You don't want to shit in anyone's cereal.
Yeah, you know, but also like just I mean, there's a lot of ways to be thoughtful, and then also like there's a lot of ways to just like not be a dick when you're getting something given to you. Now,
do you have any holiday plans?
Sort of. What's going on?
Pets are not presents.
No.
There you go.
Sort of. We don't really have like too much going on between now and Christmas. Like I think we're gonna because like, well, a lot of people we know gonna be going and doing things with their families. I think we're gonna use Sunday. It's Sunday, right? Yeah, Sunday's Christmas.
Yeah.
I think we're gonna use like Sunday as a day to just kind of
church,
kick back. Church, yeah, sure. Jesus,
Lord's Day.
Lord, how you doing? Happy birthday, I guess. You know,
it's not his fucking birthday.
Oh, Jesus. Well, I mean, no, because he was born in the spring.
Right.
Yeah. I think Sunday we're probably just gonna like kind of kick back, relax, like just use it as a day to just unwind. Like the holidays,
okay.
like it's kind of funny. I feel like we're actually utilizing the holidays now for like their main intention, which is like this is your day to relax and unwind. Like just do that. You know, so like we'll probably get some snacks. We'll watch some movies. We'll drink some cocoa. We'll do some presents. Call some people up. maybe play some games. Maybe we'll do a stream. Who knows? Maybe we'll do like a Christmas stream. But like ultimately, it's about the rest. I think like the night before, day before, we might try to go do some holiday stuff. Whatever might be around the area. And then I think on Monday we're going to do a little like brunch at the house with some friends and stuff.
Ooh.
Invite some people over.
Nice.
Do a little what was it? Because there's going to be probably a lot of people from our D&D group. So some donuts and dragons, if you will.
Donuts and dragons. Look at you.
Yeah. Because everything's got to have a gimmick. Especially when you come here. Yeah. So, nice little fucking 4-day weekend we got. And then we got another 4-day weekend coming up later on next week.
That's right. That's right. Because of the new year.
Yeah. But how is your Christmas looking, sir?
Oh, well, we are, for the first time, hosting Christmas Eve.
Never. I'm never going to. Well, okay, maybe. Oh, we'll see. I was thinking about the idea of like hosting for a holiday, and I was like, oh, never. But then I was like, no, you're hosting brunch the next day, asshole. What are you talking about? You love hosting.
You're literally
people.
Doing that.
I literally enjoy hosting people.
Let's see. Chrissy in the chat. You can tell when someone got you something heartfelt, even if it missed the mark. That's the only thing to expect of a gift. That's very true. Very true. Don't get me something out of an obligation. Yeah. That's never fun.
There you go.
Yeah, and what's with this 4-day weekend shit? I'm with you, Patrick. I don't get no fucking 4-day weekend.
I mean,
Christy.
Yeah, Christy's got an 11-day weekend. Yo, you want to talk some shit? Like, I was like, you have 2 business weeks off.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Good for you.
Yeah.
Look at that. Living the dream.
Living the dream.
But yeah, so we are hosting Christmas Eve for the first time.
Okay.
And since we're in Florida, we got both families here.
Oh, look at you!
And so everyone's coming over, and that was part of the reason for putting the dishwasher in, and getting that all situated. Because fuck if I'm hand washing fucking 35 goddamn plates or whatever the fuck it's gonna be. Well, I know we were gonna do that, but but also. Like, we had to make a lot of food. So, like, trying to get all that shit done. So, that was part of it. But we got the wife's family coming.
Matt. Cries and postal worker. Listen,
you guys
Matt,
figured out my lost package.
Yeah.
So, like, I appreciate that.
Like, you're out there figuring out lost packages, and you're getting Santa off in the courts, man. Like.
Yeah, no. Like, that's not nothing.
Yeah. You defended Santa Claus in the court system, which I think is
that's right.
Christmas magic right there.
Right.
Yeah, it's a miracle.
Oh, and by the way, I tried to watch It's a Wonderful Life.
Oh yeah, when you're done talking about finish what you're doing for Christmas first, and then we're going to talk about holiday specials
and then
to close out.
We'll get into that.
Let's try to stay on track.
Yeah. So the wife's family's coming over, my family's coming over, and it's going to be a fucking madhouse,
dude. Yeah,
here. And we're just like we don't know. Like, we have to put a menu together. We've got to
that's fun.
Figure out like what everybody's gonna do, because like everyone's coming over, but like, what do you do? Like, you got to come up with like a game or like some sort of format. Like, we need to come up with a schedule.
Do you guys not have like small conversations?
Oh no, there's lots of conversations. I think I'm gonna bust out the fire pit. I think we're gonna do a fire.
There you go.
Outside. So we're gonna have that. I'm gonna be able to go to the garage whenever I want to. If I need a break or whatever,
yeah, go to your space.
You're gonna go out to the garage. But yeah, so we're doing that, and then Christmas going over to my mom's for Christmas, and then that'll be about it.
Okay. So you guys are hosting on Christmas Eve,
yeah.
And then you're still doing a Christmas gathering day of.
Right. So we'll do like Christmas morning at our house with Santa and the presents and the kids and what have you. And then we'll end up going over to my mom's for dinner.
Gotcha.
Probably doing a few more presents there, that type of thing.
Gotcha. Yeah, I was always the older I got, the more I was like, I do enjoy the Christmas or the Christmas Eve gathering. Get it all done and out of the way the day before. And then like day of Christmas is just like, if anybody wants to show up, you're welcome to show up after this time, but not a minute before.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah.
But the thing that really sucks too is that here, in Florida instead of New York, motherfuckers love their fireworks. And
oh, dude, the fireworks stands up the road are all opening up now. Yep.
So when you're trying to get some motherfucking kids to go to sleep because you got some shit to do.
Yeah.
Fucking, and then asshole down the street is lighting it up like it's the 4th of July. You're like, come on, man. Like, the fuck? And then when we have people here, they're going to want to go out and watch the show. And it's like, guys, it's 10:30. Go home. Go home.
Just knock it
It's
off.
over. Exactly.
Yeah.
That's what I'm worried about. Is like, listen, we've had our fun. Everything's great. Everybody got a white elephant gift.
There you go.
We're having a good time. It's over. Merry Christmas.
And so, okay. And now getting into the holiday specials. Because we kind of fell off a little bit.
We did. We were trying to do a thing.
We tried watching It's a Wonderful Life. Did you actually get through it this past week?
No, I did not get through it. No.
But you started.
I did. Here's the thing. Apparently, you can't find the full movie.
What?
So Amazon, I think Amazon has it on Prime.
Okay.
And somebody else has it. Maybe Tubi, or maybe it was Hulu. One of them has it. Anywhere you try to watch it, there is a warning that pops up before you start the movie that this is the abridged version of the movie.
Yeah, because it's like a 4-hour movie.
Because it's like a 4 fucking hour. So like the movie opens, and I haven't seen it probably in 25 years.
Sure.
So the movie opens, no context to what's happening. And I kind of remember, I guess, like the long version of the
plot. It's a Christmas Carol.
There's a whole thing about like a bank that's about to go under and everyone's pulling their money out. They skipped all that shit in this movie.
Oh, yeah, because it's not important.
The movie, the fucking dude's going to jump off the bridge is the idea. And then the movie opens with the fucking universe having a conversation with itself. Like the cosmos is fucking talking. And I'm like, what movie is this? Because I don't remember this.
Right.
And then it starts going through like the backstory of this guy's life. And you're learning like, okay, he's like a decent guy and he's trying to do right from wrong. And he saved his brother from drowning and he lost his hearing. So he's like half deaf. And I'm just like, wait a minute. The cosmos was just talking. Now I see somebody just dive into a fucking frozen pond. And then they gets to fucking high school and they're doing a Charleston dance contest. And somebody opens up the dance floor and everybody falls into the pool. And I'm like, what the fuck is going on in this movie? I have no idea.
Wow.
What is happening? You need the full version.
Oh, you need the full experience.
But nobody wants to watch the full version.
Gotcha.
Like it's one of those things where they just figure everybody's seen it enough. We're just gonna skip a bit,
right?
Kind of thing. And nobody has gone back to like we're gonna. So anyway, I got like 30 minutes in, and I'm like, what? I don't know what's happening, and I don't care, and I'm turning this off.
Okay. I mean, you could always put that on when you have people over.
That's true.
Maybe it'll be engaging. Who knows?
It might be.
Yeah.
Who knows?
But I was going to say, We fell off watching the Christmas specials this year. So I think probably day of, weekend of, we'll probably knock a couple out. We just went and saw The Violent Night.
Violent Night. Okay.
Tremendous movie.
Which it's a horror movie, correct?
No. Well, I mean, it depends on your definition of what a horror movie is.
Okay.
It is
I'm very surprised to hear that you saw it. So.
It is an action movie. It's definitely an action movie. It is, oh God. It's an action comedy holiday. It's not a horror movie in the sense of like, boo. It's a horror movie in the sense of like, oh fuck, like they just got fucked up.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
Like there are some moments in this movie where I was like, oh damn, oh damn, oh damn. They do some shit in it, and I appreciated it. We went with some friends this past weekend. Had a tremendous time. Highly recommend it. Do not watch it with your children.
Okay.
It is not. It is a hard R. I will say that.
Hard R.
It's a hard R movie. Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Yeah. There's a man who gets lit up like a Christmas tree. There's a whole lot of stuff that goes on with a chimney. It's a tremendous time. It's a fun time at the movies.
Okay.
I will say that. Definitely will be on my holiday watch list moving forward. I will say that.
Oh, all right.
Yeah.
It's an instant classic.
I think it can't not be. It can't not be.
Okay.
You know, that's kind of my thought about it. But yeah, so we knocked that out this past weekend. You know, still got to go through my Die Hard. Still got to get that in this year. We have not watched the Home Alone yet. Haven't watched.
Okay.
Have not watched the Christmas Story yet. Nor have we watched the sequel to it yet. So we got some ground to cover. But I also want to point out that you guys just watched Christmas Vacation with the kids.
Yeah.
Tremendous. I just bought that on VHS.
Well, finish your thoughts, and I got two things to talk about.
Well, Christy says it doesn't have the atmosphere for horror, but everything else is there if you switch perspective and change the music. There's a little bit of that. You know, there are a lot of streaming services out there now. We talk about this many times, and a lot of these streaming services have, we'll say, less than renowned films on them.
Correct.
And perhaps some films with a slightly lower budget than one would typically work with. But Christy is now a big user of the Tubi.
The Tubi, right?
And while we were scrolling through the Tubi the other day, we found a movie that I think we're probably going to watch this weekend, which I implore everybody, including you, to go out there and look it up. But I think we're going to try to hit up, what is it, Christmas Twister?
Christmas Twister.
Christmas Twister, which is exactly what you think it is. And no, I'm not talking.
Oh, yeah?
I'm not talking about Twister the board game. I
didn't think you were.
I'm talking
You've
about
got cows.
I'm talking about cows flying, twisters blowing through town, and but it is the Christmas version of it, I guess. So I think we're gonna try to hit that up.
Okay.
And then I kind of want to. I had an idea, but I don't know. But I don't know how to really make it work.
Okay.
How willing are you to watch bad Hallmark movies? No, okay, let me ask you this question. Let me rephrase that. How willing are you to watch bad Hallmark movies as a bit?
Oh, 100%.
100%? I mean,
all you got to do is the content. You just got to say it's for content, and I'm in. We got to watch something.
I think what we need to do
Okay.
So there is a Hallmark film series.
A series.
A series called Sister Swap.
Oh.
Where it's don't worry, it's not it's not what you think. But it is about sisters who swap cities to spend the holidays. One is called...
Is this a Lindsay Lohan movie?
No, it's not. It's not. But these are actual movies, if you can call them that exist on Hallmark. One is called Sister Swap, A Hometown Holiday. The other is Sister Swap, Christmas in the City. You don't need to know which one to watch first. I would just encourage you to watch both of them.
Okay.
And then just let me know your reaction.
Okay.
And then we could follow up next week if you get around to it. If not,
I get around to
it. If not, we'll dive deeper into that joy,
right.
that bundle of joy.
Yeah. So we did watch two holiday specials recently. And if you want to talk about a Christmas horror movie, if you want to talk about a film that's disturbing on all levels,
okay,
that is a well-known Christmas film, go watch The Polar Express.
Bro.
That movie is horrifying. Tom Hanks kidnaps a bunch of children.
But isn't that also just like Uncanny Valley hell?
That doesn't help. but when you really look at it, like Tom Hanks is a character who plays multiple different characters, abducts a bunch of children on Christmas Eve so that he can put them through his fantasy world. And then and they can't escape until they admit that they believe in him. Like, it's fucked.
Oh,
when you really get into it.
So it's like gaslighting.
It's fucking wild, right? And we're watching this, and we hadn't seen it in a while, or at least since last year. And every time I'm just like, man, this is fucked. Like, like these children are unsupervised on this train. Like, someone's gonna get hurt.
Sure.
It's fucking insane. So I implore you all to go watch it and be terrified.
Okay.
And then, as the wife said, we watched Christmas Vacation with the kids. And so it was one of those things where I'm just like, I know Christmas Vacation's edgy, can I watch it with my kids? And I'm just like, you know what? It's a classic. It's a staple. We're going to watch it. And we're watching it. And I'm like, okay, so far so good. And then you get to the scene where he's picking out lingerie, and you're just like, oh man,
how many questions did you have to answer?
I mean, thankfully none.
Okay,
but like, it's just like, oh man, this is, but we're gonna have those moments, right?
Yeah.
Like, we're gonna, and it's one of those things where like, you know what, it's gonna be fine. Maybe they might get it, they might not get it. And then the scene where he's fantasizing about the pool comes up, and then
did you not pre-screen this? Have you seen this before?
Of course, many times. But like, you forget. Forget.
Yeah, because you don't watch it all the time. Yeah.
You just think Jelly of the Month. You think Shitter's Full, Merry Christmas.
Yeah.
Like, you think that.
You think the lights.
And then when
yeah,
right. The whole thing. And then, the other part too was the kids were calling out the spots.
Oh, really?
Like he's going up on the ladder, hanging the lights. My son's like, he's gonna fall off that ladder. And then when he does, just like, I told you.
Told you.
So he's calling the spots,
yeah.
but they're also enjoying it.
Oh, okay,
too.
That's good at least.
So they had a good time, but it was like it was a weird moment of like, oh, maybe I shouldn't have let them watch this. But at the end, I'm just like, you know what, it's fine. It's fine.
Yeah,
it's on TV. Like,
there you go. That's
This is
what it is.
I don't know.
Yeah,
we still have Muppets Christmas Carol to watch. We'll be watching that.
There you go.
We just recently watched the Keenan and Kel Christmas special, which my son now loves Keenan and Kel.
Fantastic.
Thank you, Paramount.
Good for you.
Yep. And then we just watched the Hey Arnold.
Yeah.
holiday.
Oh, yeah. We were talking a little bit about that last week and just how sad and depressing it is.
Heavy.
Yeah, man.
Holy fuck.
Yeah.
You're just like, God damn. They know
they really packed it in back then.
Fucking A. But yeah, so it's been a good run of Christmas specials. We've seen a lot. I've seen the Twilight Zone one twice. It's very good.
Good for you.
I implore you all to watch it. And I guess I'll maybe we'll watch this. Where can I find the Hallmark? Is it streaming?
I have no idea. I think if you just Google Hallmark streaming service, it'll come up.
Is it on the Tubi?
Might be. It might. It honestly, it might have its own app, and it's just free because it's Hallmark.
Right.
You know,
they just wanted you to go buy a card.
They just want you to go buy cards.
Right.
And watch terrible fucking movies.
Horrible.
What are you gonna do? That's
all right. Well,
that's all I got.
I think that's gonna do it for this week. Be sure to tune in next week, because folks, we're gonna have. I think we're going 2 hours.
I hit my goals.
Well, we're gonna talk about that.
My goal. And I was thinking about the other day. I was like, man, I know I said I was probably gonna do like some more streams between now and the end of the month, but I was like, what if I don't? Because I've accomplished my dream.
No, you need to.
I need to?
No. You need to, because like we've been cleaning the house and we've been wrapping presents
you
and stuff
need
like
content.
that, and I'm just like, why isn't Kevin streaming right now to entertain me while I'm doing the shit I don't want to do?
Okay, maybe I'll try to pull a quick one out. But yeah, next week, folks, right here on youtube.com/BrainWreckTV, we will be doing our Brainwreck Live year in review. I think that's the most wonderful time of the year because we really get to see how far into the madness we have gone.
And we get to make some outrageous, outlandish predictions for next year.
For next year. It's going to be a big year. Big things coming in 2023.
Have you started working on your goals?
Define working, because like I've been coming up with ideas.
Ideas for your goals?
Yeah.
Well, you have to say what they are next week.
Yeah. And I have ideas.
Okay. I just don't want you to show up and do some wishy-washy bullshit.
I ain't gonna do some wishy-washy bullshit. Listen, I achieved my dreams this year, okay?
Because you weren't a fucking wishy-washy bullshit.
I know.
You
I set
concrete goals.
a simple goal and I hit it. Sometimes could have been up for debate how it actually went, but I did it.
I will say, you would have popped me so huge had you actually ended the stream.
Ended the stream right after like the 5-minute mark. I was like, oh, I could do it. But like I spent too much. Like I would have done that had I not spent so much time at the last minute needing to fix everything. Because I was like, because it was one of those things where I could have just stopped and been like, fuck it. It was just too much for me tonight. But then I was also like, no, I am determined to do this.
Look at that.
I did it. And it worked out.
I
fixed the issue. I fixed the issue of whatever the fucking issue I've been having.
Well, there you go.
Yeah. I'll have some goals ready to go for next week. You better have some goals ready for next week.
I've got some goals.
Everybody in the chat better have some goals ready for next week.
Yeah, no, put them in the chat next week.
We're
holding
hold you
accountable.
We're holding everybody accountable, including ourselves. So
That's
sure to find us next Wednesday. Last Wednesday of the year, last Wednesday of the month, last Wednesday of the week. Right here, youtube.com/BrainWreckTV. We also will have the final episode of Don't Be an Asshole streaming live this Thursday night, 10/9 Central. Then we will take a week off break and then look to return in the new year.
That's right.
Maybe right out of the gate. We'll see. 2023. A new season of assholes coming to you. But
that's right.
This Thursday is going to be our recap show. We're going to get some updates. We're going to talk about all the fun assholes that we've seen this year. So much more sitting here in the YouTubes, right in the archives. all sorts of content, all sorts of fun. So be sure that you are subscribed to this channel. Ring the notification bell so you know each and every time that we go live. Follow us on Twitter at BrainWreckTV. That's all I
There you
got.
have it. So for this week,
Yeah.
I've been Jason X.
I'm Kevin Graham.
And this has been your show.
Peace, motherfuckers.